Wash your hands, men. Okay, mole to gram and gram to mole calculations. What you need here is a periodic table, so make sure you have one. First of all, when you have a formula like CaCl2, you have to know that that's telling you that you have one Ca atom. So I'm going to put Ca times 1 because you have 1. And then this 2 right here on the Cl means that you have 2 Cls. So you got to know that first. Alright, then you got to figure out your given, your known, and your unknown. You got to do that every time, and that's going to help you a lot. So, your given is what is given to you in the problem. So let's read the problem. You have 125 grams of CaCl2. How many moles of CaCl2 do you have? So your given is this, 125 grams CaCl2. Your known is going to be what you can figure out from the periodic table. So you kind of just have to use common sense here. First, you should know to find Ca, and then find Cl. And really, the only important things you can take from this are the masses. So we're going to find the molar mass of CaCl2. So the molar mass of Ca, and you just look at it and you round it to the nearest whole number. That's going to be 40 grams. Then molar mass of Cl, 35.4. We're going to round that down to 35. Okay, if I were to add just those numbers up, it would be wrong, because you have to remember that in the problem it tells you you have 2 Cls. So you got to multiply this number by 2. So times 2. And if you do that, you get 70 grams. Okay, just for good practice, we're going to say Ca is 1, so we're going to times it by 1, and that gives you 40. Alright, then take a calculator and add these up. You're going to get 110 grams. So in 1 mole of CaCl2, it will always have 110 grams. And that's just adding the masses together to get an average mass. So, your known here is going to be 110 grams of CaCl2 per 1 mole CaCl2. Finally, your unknown is going to be whatever the question is asking. And this is asking how many moles of it. So, number of moles of CaCl2. Alright, now you got to work out the problem. Okay, easiest thing to do here is take your given. So you write down what you're given. 125 grams of CaCl2. And when you're starting out, it's probably going to help you to mark out what you've already used. Okay, so next, you're always going to have grams of CaCl2 so that those can cancel out. So whatever is right here, you're also going to have on the bottom right here, so you can cancel out those numbers. So if you're ever stuck, that's a good way to know what to do next if you're just totally lost. That top and bottom number, or unit, which is grams, need to be able to cancel out. Alright, so if I look at all the variables we have here, where I see grams is right there. So 110 grams. Okay, that leaves me with only this to put on top. 1 mole CaCl2. And then that's going to answer the question. So take your calculator. You would do 125 grams times 1 mole divided by 110. So I'm going to do that now on my calculator. And I get 1.14, because I'm rounding up, 1.14 moles of CaCl2. That is my answer.